Hey there, Broncos fan. I'm David Gentile here with Dan O'Brien, the head coach of Bronco Baseball. And coach, the next West Coast Conference series for you guys is going to be LMU coming up this weekend. Just hit over the 500 mark now at 8-7 in WCC play. What's the importance of having fans come out to this ball game and these 3 ball games and making Schott Stadium a really tough place to play?
Yeah, I mean, it would be great. It'd be great to have all of the students, all of our baseball alumni who are local or who might be in town, all of the community who have gotten to know the program over the last couple of years. It'd be great to have everybody come out to the ballpark and support us. The team they're fun to watch. It's exciting to watch a young team mixed with some seniors who are leading the way, but really mostly a young team, and to have watched them develop and become, veterans in their young age, and to come out and watch that live is pretty cool. And to see our guys right in the thick of things after having a really tough year last year would be fun, I would think, for people to come out and check it out. So we'd love to have you out.
It's a young ball club that's coming off a very good series last weekend at USD. They came in as the second-ranked team in the West Coast Conference. A lot of good pitching, hitting, and fielding, really kind of put it all together as a team. What were your overall thoughts on that series, getting the sweep down at Fowler Park?
You know, you would think that my answer would be all about baseball, and it's really not. It's all about belief. I think for the first time, I really saw a group of guys who really believed in one another and believed in themselves, and it was most evident on Sunday, having won the first 2 games, being down a couple runs early. Our starter had some arm issues, so had to come out in the first inning. We had already won the series, so it was a perfect opportunity to just kind of throw that game away and say, hey, we just won the series. But instead they kept battling all day long, and we put some guys in who have been struggling, and we told them we believed in them and watched them start to believe out there on the field. So it was a really special weekend for reasons above and beyond just winning the series. I think it was great for the program. I think it was great for the future of some of these young ball players, and I think it's great for Santa Clara overall.
And one of the things that can really inspire belief is when you have a guy like TJ Braff, who comes in with 2 starts to that series. First ball game, he goes 4 for 5, hits a 3-run homer. What do you think about TJ stepping up, dealing with some injuries at that first base spot?
Well, first of all, I'm not surprised. He's an outstanding ball player, and he's a 2-year veteran. He started as a freshman. So he has a lot of experience, and things may not have been going his way as far as I'm sure his expectations were concerned. But it's yet another story on our team of guys who have just capitalized on opportunity. You know, he took Mac Hess's place at first base, who went down with an injury, and the only reason Mac was in there is because Mac capitalized on opportunity when it was presented to him. So if you look up and down our lineup, Kurt Woods in right field, obviously Mac Hess originally, and now TJ Braff. Jose Vizcaino hadn't taken 1 ground ball at shortstop all year, and we threw him in at shortstop. You know, he's played there before in his history, but we threw him in there at shortstop, and he capitalized on that opportunity. Has been awesome. Kyle Cortopassi at third base has capitalized on an opportunity as a sophomore to play every day. And Kyle Zaplak at second base is the same way, a freshman who had a chance when someone else was struggling and stepped up. So it's really, Max Deering on Sunday stepped in and threw. He's been having a tough year and threw great. So that's been our mantra all year is just be ready for your next opportunity, because you know it's going to come, and that's what happened with TJ. And I'm not surprised. He's just a stud. He's such a great guy and a heck of a player, and he was ready when the team needed him, and that's obviously everything you want in a ball player and in a ball club.
Coach, you mentioned a lot of position players there. One guy who's been a lot of fun to watch out of the bullpen is Reese Corrales, who came in and retired 14 of the 16 batters he faced against a ball club that was hitting over .330 coming into that series last weekend. What do you think Reese has done stepping up this year for this team, shutting down late-inning games?
Well, to be honest, I thought Reese really stepped up for us last year. People don't realize, people just look at the win-loss record and what a miserable year we had last year. We lost 5 of our top arms. And anybody who loses their top 5 arms are going to have a tough time throughout the year. We had a bunch of other injuries and some other issues as well. It's just a really tough year for the program. And we asked Reese to step in and be our Friday night starter as a freshman, and he wasn't ready for that. So he stepped in and did the best job he could, had some great starts, but really caught no breaks. I don't think got 1 win on the season. And this year we got a little healthier. We brought in some new arms and a little more mature. And we knew that really the best role for him would probably be closer. He's so competitive. He seems like a very quiet, unassuming individual, but he's a warrior. He's an absolute warrior and a competitor, and he's perfect for the role of closer. So, you can see other teams start to press late in the game when they're losing. You can see it a little bit because they know that we have a guy that can come in and really shut things down. So I think we found the perfect role for Reese. I think that's the perfect role for his personality, and it fits well with what we need this year. So I was excited for him. I am excited for him, but I'm not surprised. He's a stud.
Well, a lot of guys playing very well on this ball club right now. The Broncos will face LMU Friday at 6, Saturday at 3, Sunday at 1 at Schott Stadium, and the man organizing all of it, Dan O'Brien. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.